have I learned from Edgar Casey? Well, I'll tell you, it's definitely easy to bake while you sleep. That's the first thing. And the fact is that we do get these messages, and some people are actually attuned to a higher attunement. Yes? And so I happen to think that we all have this ability in some degree or another to be able to tune into these things. Yes? So I think anything that one person can do, we have the power. Any individual has the power to learn how to do that. We all have that potential. And that's what's so great about each of us being individual cells in this body of humanity. Think about it. Each of us is totally unique, just like everybody else. Yeah? Okay, who else? Yes.
Same thing, what have you learned from A Course in Miracles?
What have I learned from A Course in Miracles? Well, it's very, very interesting. Very early on in my career, and Trudy and I, she can vouch for this, we were, well, we didn't have any money. We were going through what we call our Baroque period. Hiding from the landlord because we were 3 months behind in our rent, yes? And we were reading The Course in Miracles every morning. Every morning. And one morning the lesson was, you're not upset for the reason you think. And boy, that one really ticked me off, I'll tell you. I knew I was upset. We had no money. Yes? And all of us, we get done with this lesson, and the telephone rings, and she says, it's the landlord. What should I tell him? I said, how about you're not upset for the reason you think? But that is the valuable spiritual lesson. Okay, who else? Yeah.
Do you have a favorite spiritual teacher?
A favorite spiritual teacher? Well, actually, I love the Dalai Lama. And I love the Dalai Lama because he doesn't take himself seriously. You see, these are times when we are facing the unknown. And what better way to face the unknown? By not knowing. I don't know. I'm ready for the unknown. So I'm listening to the Dalai Lama. And he is being interviewed by a very, very serious American Buddhist scholar, asking him questions about Tibetan Buddhism. And for every other question, Dalai Lama's answer is, I don't know. Isn't that liberating? You're at work on Monday. I don't know. So my television, I hold the Dalai Lama in great esteem, is that someday in the very near future, he will be able to return to live in peace in his homeland where he belongs. Okay? I want to be there when he gets off the plane to greet him and to say to him, hello, Dalai. Yes, hello. It's so good to have you back where you belong. Okay? More. A question? A burning question? Something burning. Yes.
Could you give us some ideas on the secrets to a happy marriage?
The secrets to a happy marriage. Well, first of all, you need a partner. That's very, very important. And the other thing is, again, that whole idea about, the way that you know that you have found your soulmate is to put your feet together like this. If they match, your soulmate. And so when you're soulmate, that means that you're always able to put yourself in the other person's shoes. So that is really what it is. It's empathy. And it's creating that space of love that is a magnet for other people to go, I'll have what they're having. But not with them. Somebody asked me recently how I feel about same-sex marriage. I go, that's boring. You need to have different sex with the same people. Actually, you asked me about sexuality. I was celibate for 14 years. And when I turned 15, I said, enough of that. Okay, anything else? Yeah.
UFOs.
UFOs. Where's your alien green card? Okay, how many people believe we're being experimented on by beings from other planets? Anybody? I can agree with you. Because from what I've read, these beings are very much like we are. They like to experiment on less evolved life forms. They're using us to test their cosmetics. Yeah. Well, you talk about genetic engineering. I never thought, I never really cared much I was apathetic about this idea of genetically modified food. But then I went into a restaurant, and they had chicken, apple, sausage. They should have not. I mean, really, that's very obscene. Chicken and apples, I don't think so. Yes.
We came together as a group tonight, so talk to us about group consciousness.
Group consciousness. Okay, this is very, very good. Okay, well, I think to talk to you about group consciousness, I think that the whole purpose of group consciousness is to raise the vibration, to raise the joy, to raise that frequency, and essentially create this field of happiness. Yes? And so in order to talk to you about the group consciousness, I am going to channel a message from the late, great Sam Cooke. It goes like this. Don't know much about astrology, can't figure out numerology, don't know Eastern philosophy, ain't read the Celestine prophecy, but I do know that we are one, and if we all join in the fun, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be enlightened. I'm not trying to be. But maybe we can enlighten our burdens with a dose of levity. Don't know much about Deepak Chopra. Think I saw him once on Oprah. I don't channel any entities with ancient gossip from the Pleiades. But I do know that we are one, and if we all join in the fun, what a wonderful world this would be. Na 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 na, philosophy. Whoa, 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 prophecy. Yeah, 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 Deepak Chopra. Mm-hmm. Once on Oprah. But I do know that we are one, everybody. And if we all join in the fun, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I read something talking about healing laughter. I read that physiologically, laughter is a lot like orgasm. So thank you for coming. May the force be with you. Namaste. And namaste.